Welcome back to Fuel. I'm Dennis Pitzenbarger, and we're once again at IPD and Rallytech. We talked to Chris, one of the longtime employees who started the Subaru division. We're back to talk to Sean, one of the people that founded Rallytech. Now, what we wanted to do was talk to you guys about your love of Subarus and how that all came about. Chris, tell us how all this started.
About 4 years ago, the owners came to me and they said that they wanted to venture into a new car market, one being Subaru. We've done a lot of research. We found out that a lot of Volvo owners had already owned Subarus, or they currently own Subarus. And so we decided to go ahead and start looking further into this. Me, being a Volvo enthusiast, I didn't have a whole lot of background in Subaru at the time. So I started doing some prospecting myself in the local Portland area. The Northwest is inundated with Subarus, and this name Sean Sexton kept coming up with Rallytech. He just started this company as far as doing installs, and I gave him a call one day and told him that I was really interested in learning about the performance side of things and what the trends were and where I could go, and he was more than helpful to kind of guide me on where I needed to go. Our values and our goals and the vision of our companies were in line with each other, and I've always enjoyed going over to his shop to show him the things that I was working on with my car. There was never really any bit of competition because we were doing our own thing with Subarus and he was doing his, but he was always willing to help me with all the stuff that I was either having a hard time with or the things that I needed to do. So here we are.
Yeah, and now, long before I ever got on this program or we started any of this, I knew your name, Sean. I mean, I knew of you from back when you worked as a service industry person in Subaru as a corporation. Tell us about your history with Subaru.
Well, Dennis, I've been working with Subaru and Subaru dealers and Subaru corporate for about 8 years now. From there, the excitement of the WRX was coming. I wanted to be part of that, and the Subaru dealer was not going to allow to do the kind of performance things that I wanted to do. So I started my own company. Chris had approached me about joining up at that time, but I had a personal challenge I wanted to see if I could do. Things turned out to be pretty successful, and we decided it was better for each side to join together and be 2 and 2 becomes 5 type thing. Okay. And we've found it's been a very good merger so far.
Okay, now we're sitting here in a 10,000 square foot facility. Now, this is not just a performance goodie playground, so to speak. It's really about more than that. What type of products do you have here, and what are the services that you do now have?
Well, we offer all kinds of services, installation to tuning. Our main product lines would be ADO. We're just offering InGen, which is brought in from the other side. Putting together some good packages for both suspension and for power.
Now, it's not just performance, though. There is lifestyle things that kind of carry over from IPD's experience with Volvo. Things like, again, we joked with Richard, or he made the joke about every Volvo station wagon needs a gold retriever in the back. Maybe that might be true with such a great car as the Subaru wagon being part of that genre as well.
As far as the Volvo side things go, for Volvo and Subaru, because IPD manufactured sway bars for Volvos and Subarus as well. When we started getting into the Subaru side, we made applications for sway bars for all the cars as well. So we advertise a lot of our suspension components as far as safety anti-sway bars as well. A lot of station wagons, that are a little bit more top heavy. People that load them, that like to, throw the family in the back, need a little bit more, I could say, rigidity against some of the cornering aspects of a car that's that heavy. So sway bars make a humongous difference.
So you guys do all those types of installs here at the shop?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Okay. Now, is there anything that you would say would be your particular brand of love for these products? Now, I know that we're delving back into the performance. I've seen some performance items around here, including the motor right behind me. What type of packages are available? You can really go from mile to wild with the new Subarus.
You very much can, Dennis. We have packages, everything from stage 1, which is just your car with one of our reflash tunes on it, up to 500, 600, 700 horsepower if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So it's kind of basically a bring in a regular Subaru WRX, and it doesn't have to be a WRX. It could be a Legacy, like the one behind us there. It could
Absolutely.
be any of the new, a Forester. It doesn't matter, and I can give that to you. Check, clearing, withstanding, and you can give me a 700 horsepower Forester.
How fast do you want to spend, Dennis?
Wow, I love that saying right there. Well, hey, guys, thanks for having us down here. I think that we'll have to come back and get some tech tips from you in the future. Again, I'm really excited about spending some time down here. Having you guys maybe take me for a ride in that 700 horsepower Forester. I'm going to put you on that. Can I drive?
If you want, Dennis. Have you got insurance?
Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Yep. Thank you.
I'd like to encourage you to join us here on the Fuel Show every Sunday on the CW at 12:30. On next week's show, 2 more behind the wheels. We're going to take a look at the Saturn Sky and also the VW EOS. We're going to have another In the Pit segment and all the news that you can handle. And don't forget, fuel is nitrous for your mind.